Here's what's been making the business headlines in sub-Saharan Africa this week. Ghana's international bondholders entered into non-disclosure agreements with the government on Wednesday, three sources said, in a step that marks the start of formal talks to restructure over $13 billion of international bonds. Ghana is seeking debt relief after defaulting on most of its external debt in December 2022. A deal the South African government has been negotiating for 3 years to sell a majority stake in South African Airways has fallen apart, the Public Enterprises Minister has said. Pravin Gordhan said the government and the intended buyer, Takatso Consortium, had agreed there was no clear path forward after a new business and asset valuation. Angola's government is committed to removing all fuel subsidies, the country's finance minister said on Tuesday, without specifying a timeline for cutting the costly benefits. A near doubling of fuel prices in June 2023 triggered protests in which, according to Angolan police at the time, 5 people died and 8 were injured. Democratic Republic of Congo and Chinese investors have signed a deal that revises some terms of their Sicomine copper and cobalt joint venture, Congo's infrastructure minister said. The deal includes China investing up to $7 billion in infrastructure projects, up from $3 billion, and Chinese partners paying 1.2% of royalties annually. And finally, the US Deputy Treasury Secretary has said Africa will play a huge role in the US's strategy to secure the critical minerals needed for its energy transition. Washington is lagging on the continent behind China, which has spent the past decade securing access to minerals needed for products like solar panels and electric vehicle batteries.